Hey everyone, welcome back to Devirai Technologies. In this video, we are going to explore Microsoft Copilot Studio and build a Copilot agent that will answer my questions from a public facing website as well as from my own documents. But today we'll be only focusing on public facing website. So let's get started. Let me quickly show you first the interface of Copilot Studio. Okay, so when you log in or sign up for the first time, this is the typical home page that you will see. If it asks you to enable the free trial, I think it's for 60 days. Go ahead and start the free trial. And if it asks you if your trial has already expired, it might ask you to extend the trial for another 60 days. So that also you can do to access the Copilot Studio. Okay. A few things. You can also add a new environment and start building your copilots inside that. If you have access to creating an environment, you just need to go to Power Platform Admin Center. Well, it doesn't need to be admin who can create environment. Even certain organizational users also have permissions to create a developer environment. So you just need to come here, environments, and start creating your environment. You can either choose sandbox. Sandbox is typically for 30 days. You can also go with trial, developer, production. Okay. So these are some of the types you can go with. I have chosen the developer environment for me. Okay. Well, most of the users have permissions to create environments. If you do not have, you can always build your copilots inside the default environment that's already be there inside your organization. So it is a default one which is auto selected. If you want to build your copilots in another environment, go ahead, create one, or ask your admin to create one and give you access to it. Okay. So this is one thing. Now, on the home page, you have this explore agents option. These are the templates available. So I'll just go to create or not create. I think here see more. Yeah, these are the ones. So these are some of the templates that are available for you to get started with. So safe travels, website Q&A, team navigator, IT help desk. So you can choose any of any of these templates to get started with, or you can start from the scratch. Okay. Since we are building a co-pilot that will answer questions from my own website, so I'll just pick up the website Q&A template. Okay. But before picking this up, I would like to show you how to create it from the scratch. Okay. So I'll just go ahead, create a new agent. Uh, uh, One more thing. You might see this preview icon here. The reason being my environment, I've selected the option to get latest features. That's why I have the preview option here. But normally the URL will be copilotstudio.microsoft.com. Since my developer environment, I have selected the preview option to get access to latest features. That's the reason I'm getting the preview here in the URL. Okay, so don't confuse. So this is a new feature. You have a copilot here to build an agent using a natural language. So here it's just asking me what would you like to make. Let's start with I want to build a copilot that will answer questions from my website content. Okay. So let's not use the template. I'm just going to build it right from here. Okay. The features are still in preview, so that's fine. Okay, please confirm or suggest a new name. Okay, I would like to use JD Bots um, web guide. Well, you don't want to add this extra sentence, even if you just write JD Bots web guide or the Copilot name, that will still be sufficient. Okay, so here it's instantly updates your Copilot name. Okay, and here on the right hand side you can see the description or instructions that my Copilot will follow. Okay, so these are the instructions given to the Copilot. We'll see these instructions on the after we create it on the overview page. Okay, so the agent's name has been updated. Next, let's refine the instructions. What specific aspects should be emphasized or avoided? I think I don't want to emphasize anything or avoid in the response. So all good. Okay, that is all. Ideally it has to redirect me, but I'll have to create it manually. Basically, click on create button manually. Okay. You might have also explored the similar Copilot interface for creating agents in OpenAI. If I go to ChatGPT, here, while creating GPTs, right? So I think I will not have access to create GPT. I think I closed my pro license. But the thing is, if you create a GPTs, right? So even they have the similar Copilot where it asks you what you want to build, instructions, so all those stuff, description, everything. So after that, it redirects you to the summary page where you're testing your GPTs. Okay, so here it is. This is my name of my agent or Copilot. Okay, so here on the overview page, you have the instructions given to the agent: provide accurate and concise answers based on the website content, ensure responses are relevant to the user's query. Okay, so orchestration here means if you are adding actions, right? So it can take actions based on the instructions that you pass. It's still in preview. I have tested it also for email sending. Sometimes it sends, sometimes it doesn't send, sometimes it doesn't follow the instructions. So I will not go ahead with that option yet in this video. We'll be just connecting it to our website content. So in the knowledge section, let's add that. And I'll be choosing public website. And here I'll be adding JD bots. Okay, this is our public facing website. Let me quickly show you the website. It's a blogging website where we write blogs on chatbot development and other software development. Okay, so this is our website. Here we have written so many blogs here. These are all the categories of the blogs that we write on. Okay, so I added the website. You can also add multiple websites as well. So I'll just, this knowledge source searches information on the web. Okay, that's fine. Let it be the same description as default. Let's add it. Okay, so here I added the knowledge. You can also add documents along with the website. There are multiple options available. Either you can attach your SharePoint library documents or even data words. I think this is still in preview, or you can manually upload the documents as well. Okay, so these are some of the options available for the knowledge. There are many other options also. If I go to the knowledge section here, You can see, I think, the other interface. Yeah, this is the one, advanced option. Okay. These are some of the advanced connectors that are available. You can connect to Azure AI Search Index, connect to Azure SQL DB, Salesforce, ServiceNow Catalog, Knowledge Base, tickets. This is really important for large organizations. If they have a lot of documents in their knowledge base, well, I even got a requirement from one of the big clients. Currently, this feature is now live on Copilot Studio, but I had to do it manually, like getting the information from ServiceNow knowledge base to our Azure Blob storage. So that was a technique we used. Export the data through Azure Logic Apps and connect that Azure Blob storage to Azure AI Search. So it was a long technique, but now I think it's directly available. That's really good. And ServiceNow ticket, that's really good feature. I think you can directly interact with your tickets, like getting the status, create new tickets directly using natural language. Okay, these are some of the knowledge base features available. Okay, and what else we have? We'll not explore these options yet. That will come up in the upcoming videos. Okay, coming to the topics, this is the some of the features of Power Virtual Agents that are now part of Microsoft Copilot Studio. These are some of the small topics or intents. You can name them as intents as well, like what exactly you want to perform. If user said something by or something, let me just open one of them. Okay, so these are the phrases that will trigger this particular topic or intent. By for now. So what's the response that we are getting? Go ahead, I'm listening. I think this is the end of conversation. So that is all we are getting. Would you like to end our conversation? That's a yes or no option. It will show up. And based on that, it will just end the conversation. Okay. So these are some of the custom one to the system topics. The one that we just created, right, is the conversational boosting. So the action that we performed here by adding our website, that will be part of this particular topic, conversational boosting. So this will get triggered if none of the topics are triggered, basically based on the unknown intent. If I do not have a topic which will get triggered based on my phrases that I will type, then this particular topic will get triggered. Okay. I hope you know what are the intents, entities. These are some of the terms used in natural language processing. So if you do not have a understanding, I better suggest you to go online and just understand that what are the intents, entities, tokens. So these are some of the common terms used in natural language processing. Okay. So unknown intent, if none of the topics are triggered, then this particular topic will be triggered. Okay. And here it creates a generative answer based on my data source. And if I have the answer, it will just create the response and end topic. That's all. Okay. So let's quickly test this one. So let me just say hi first. Okay. Hello. How can I help you today? So I can also track between topics. So this will help me. What it will do, it will just show me an interface at what topic I am on. So let me just say hi again. Here you can see. So that it triggered a topic known as greeting because I have said hi. Hi is among the phrases of greeting topic. And this is a response that I got. Hello, how can I help you today? Okay. So let me say good morning. Okay, this is again going to trigger the same topic. Okay, let me ask something from my website. Tell me more on JD bots. Well, I doubt this information is there on the website, but let's see. Here you can see. Since none of the topic have this particular phrase, so it came to my unknown intent, that is my conversational boosting. Okay. And here it gave me the response. JD bots provide various tutorials. That's a good response actually. Using Microsoft technologies, they offer detailed instruction on topics such as running Power Automate flows using API in C Sharp, creating flight booking chatbots with Bot Framework SDK. That's a good response. It also gave me some of the references. I can just open these blogs directly. So yeah, here you can see on the bottom left corner, it is pointing to one of my blogs on the website. Let's ask something. Uh, how to create access token in Azure. Okay. I have a blog on that. Let's see if it is able to retrieve that or not. Okay. Well done. That's a good response. To create an access token in Azure, I have a blog using Postman, so I think it has given the all the response. Download, install Postman, create a service principal. That was my first blog that I had written, and getting this tenant ID, client ID, and client secret, and adding a new environment. So it has summarized really well. It has really well summarized this ones. And here's yeah, perfect references. I have two blogs actually. One is for Graph API and one is for Azure. So both the references it has given me. Perfect. So I can just open this blog directly from there. There it is. Perfect, right? So if you have a huge website content which is public facing, you can just connect it to your Copilot Studio agents and put this Copilot on the website so that user can directly search these contents directly from your Copilot. Well, I have this Copilot. I can also put it on my website here on the bottom right corner. So that's a also option I have. Okay. So let's say thank you. And now the trigger will be thank you topic. Goodbye. So I'm just ending the conversation. So it has asked me, would you like to end our conversation? If I said no, right? So it was going to reply me, go ahead, I'm listening. If I say yes, then it will just end the topic. That's all. Okay, did that. So now currently it is on the end of conversation topic. That's a separate topic which got triggered from my goodbye intent. Okay, so here it is going to take the feedback from me. So I said yes. And I think it is going to take the rating as well. Let's say 5-star rating. Can I help you with anything else? No. Okay, goodbye. So that's my last response that it is giving me. Okay, cool, right? So we saw the overview where we added our knowledge base. You can also add it through this particular option, add a knowledge base. We selected the public websites. You can also go ahead and connect it using SharePoint. That we'll also cover in upcoming videos. So we saw these topics which got triggered. If I said start over, then it will restart the conversation. So here, let's start over, start again. So it is going to reset the conversation. That's what it does. Okay. And some of the system topics which are there, if you don't want to trigger them, you can just disable them. Okay. For example, on error, you can just disable it. Sign in, you can just disable it if you don't want user to sign in. Okay. So yeah, you can also create new topics directly from blank or using a description with Copilot. Actions will come to that maybe later in upcoming videos. Activity, This is part of the actions. If I have enabled that this particular option, right, orchestration, then here I'll see those activities. Basically, if I have any external event that is taking place, for example, if I'm getting an email, based on the email, I want to trigger my Copilot. So those are the actions here, activities that will come up here. That this is the trigger that has happened at what time. Analytics, um, well, as the name suggests, you have everything here. How much you interacted, what's total sessions, engagement, everything you'll see it here. Maybe after I publish it, it will come up. Or today is 13th, so I think current data is not there. That's fine. Channels, these all channels you can connect your Copilot to. Okay, so let me just publish this Copilot for now. And I'm going to show you how you can connect it to a website. I'll show both the options, demo website as well as custom website. Okay, good. So we have our Copilot agent published. Now, demo website, Copilot Studio will auto-generate a website link where you can test Copilot or share it with others. So I'll just choose this one. So to change, go to the setting, authentication, choose an option. Let's do that. Settings, security, authentication. Okay. Since let's take an example. You have multiple ways of connecting to channel. Either using iframe, that's the easiest one, but it's not secured. Okay. The secured way is using direct line. So this is a secured way of connecting your agent to a custom website. So these are some of the APIs that are available uh, where communication happen over the APIs. We have also learned more on this direct line in our previous videos. So you can go through that. Okay, since I'm just creating this Copilot for public facing, so I'll just say no authentication. So what it will do, it will enable my web channel. Okay, so here I'll go to demo website and there it is. Introduce your agent and its purpose to your team member. Well, this is completely for internal purpose for sharing this agent for testing with your team members. So let it be a okay. Let's say hi. That's the starters, and I'll just copy this URL, save it. Okay, the channel was saved. Let's open this website. It's again a public facing URL. So I'll just say hi. Okay, integrated authentication not supported in channel. Okay, let's say hi. Okay, let's first publish it again. It's showing me that there are risks that should be reviewed. The reason being, I disabled the authentication. That's the reason. Okay, let's reload this page. There it is. So since I reloaded the page, it also showed me the previous error messages. That's fine. But that's okay. So it is responding now. Hello, how can I help you today? Let's say, tell me more on the authors who write on JD bots. Okay, so I think it did not give much information. That's fine. So let me ask something else. WhatsApp chatbot. Let's see if it is able to give me some response. Okay. Well, the retrieved documents do not contain. I think I do not have any blog on WhatsApp chatbot, but it gave me some of the ideas. Okay. How to call desktop flows from Power Automate Cloud. This is a particular blog I have. Let's see. Perfect. So ensure you have installed pad on your system, configured the gateways. Well, that was an old implementation. Currently now gateways are not required. And log in with your account. Make sure you're on these machines, either enterprise, server, because home version doesn't support that. And yeah, so it's a pretty good response. And I can also open this blog directly from there. So this is a blog that it is referring to. Perfect. Yeah. So this link you can directly share with your colleagues. And custom website. Let's go through this custom website. It's again a iframe. Yeah, it's an iframe. I'll just copy this iframe, open VS Code. Okay. So let's add my code, run on live server. Okay. So I need to modify some of the styling options so that it will show a proper window. Currently it is very small window on top, but yeah, you got an idea, right? You just need to modify the CSS elements so that this window will be extended further. So here is my welcome message. If I say hi, hello, how can I help you today? Let's ask something from the website. Okay, there it is. It gave me the introduction of my website. Focuses on creating chatbots with the ability to speak, listen, understand, and it also gave me the references. Perfect. So we successfully saw how to create a simple agent or Copilot inside Microsoft Copilot Studio, and we connected it to our own public facing website. There you can also add multiple websites if you have. We tested it before publishing it. We also gone through some of the topics inside Copilot Studio. Then we saw the analytics part. I guess it's not getting updated. Maybe later it will get updated. We also enabled the channels for demo website and custom website. And yeah, if you want to enable it with the authentication, then you can go ahead and add that since it is public facing. So yeah. You can also connect this particular chatbot with multiple channels: Teams, mobile app, Facebook, Skype, Slack, Telegram, Twilio, Line, GroupMe, speech, emails. So yeah, this option, Customer Engagement Hub, it's nothing but earlier bot framework had two of the services which allows you to connect to live agents. So it had a support of live person and Dynamics 365 customer service. But now in Copilot Studio, you have many other options that is added: Genesis, Salesforce, ServiceNow, Zendesk. So these all platform will have the agents behind the scene. And if at all a user chatting with your agent, requires assistance from a live agent, then they can directly connect it to it. So if I just said agent, right? So here you can see escalating to live agent is not currently configured. So I can configure that by selecting any of this engagement hub platforms. Okay. So user just need to enter agent and it will directly connect to the suitable agent from any of these platforms. Okay. So that is how it works. And what else it has? Let's go to settings. Yeah, a few other things. You can also export agent and import it in a different environment. You can see the solution it creates along with it. You can also export the solution if let's suppose you have multiple Power Automate flows that are connected to these agents, then you can put them into one solution and export that and import in another environment like in production. You can delete, share if you want to collaborate with your colleagues. Uh, then you can just share it with them. Yeah, so that's an option. So that is all here. Thanks everyone and see you in the next video.